All right, this is Pick Your Division 2. Here's our peoples. Jackie, AFC South. NFC South for Jeff. AFC West for Jeff. NFC North for Wins. Craig. NFC East for Paulienne. AFC North for Nate. AFC East for Dez. And the NFC West is for Dez. I was wondering why my PayPal was a little short on that. Because I didn't sell a freaking division. Woo! Jackie Blue! I can't wait to listen to that song tonight. Oh, Saints and Vikings. Man, that's going to be a good game, dude. Yeah, I think the Saints can win that. I mean, the Vikings. Saints and Vikings divisional? Oh, that's going to be a great... What if it came down to, like, the last play of the game? Wouldn't that be something? We're doing good on time. B. Scoggins. Yeah, it's on the website. Yeah, we're going to do the single box. There's probably going to be spots in that because how much I sell on that EBW? I think I only sold 6 or 7, so there's going to be spots available in a box of select. You know, the triple teamer that you guys won tonight? So didn't I tell you guys the case breaks were much better than piddling away your money and all these little dual box breaks? I mean, if you're going to spend the money, you might as well hop in the case breaks. It lasts longer. That's what she said. Oh man, this Vikings and Saints game is going to be awesome. This game, this Saints and Vikings game is going to come down to the wire, man. Let me tell you. Like the last 2 minutes or so. Touchdown, kickoff, score, fumble, recovery, touchdown. Unbelievable. I bet you. Mark my words. It's in Minnesota. They're fired up. 1 game away from playing in their home court, home stadium. Well, it's times like this I wish I was rich and had a financial backer like others have, and I just have like 14 cases of Select sitting behind me. And then I would just sit up till 3 a.m. opening it for everybody. Keenan Allen. Keenan is a Charger. I mean, if the Saints can just hang with these Vikings, maybe Case Keenum will have a good game. Stay calm under pressure. They can pull out a win. Oh, wait a minute. They did. What's this? O.J. Howard. So, Stephen Connor, Mr. Memorabilia, what you been up to? Little NFC South action. Jeff Andrus working it. Duke Johnson. Man, it's been a while since we've seen some Dukes. Matt Breida, boo. 49ers, never heard of him. Psych, he's actually could be kind of good. I'm going to get into my rhythm. Watch this. Good night, Gary. I like seeing you here hanging out with us, man. Contributing to chat. Two at a time. It's all the same, isn't it? I was doing two at a time, but it gets too messy, Holmes. Why don't you come over and you can start helping me rip them open? Jamison Crowder. He's actually kind of good for a minute. Number to 99, Switzer. No relation to Barry. There's a D-Hop to 75 and a John Elway. How about a shiny Alshon Number to 10. Of course I know Tenacious D. I worked with them on their tour for a couple years. Didn't ever show you my Tenacious D autographed item? Geno Atkins. Bengals. My first gig with Epic was with Tenacious D. I had to interview Jack Black at his hotel room. In New Orleans. I'll never forget it. Carter, I have to see how many I have left. I mean, went through 5 cases tonight. Oh, really? Of course I did, right, Scoggins? Yeah. Ironically enough, I just came across the photo of me and them from when I was with Epic and touring with them. I have my spiked blonde hair, and I looked really cool. Jabrilli. Dude, I'll never forget. That was my first gig, my first mission. Like, you got to go to Jack Black. Here's his hotel room. Get up there. He's got to call radio. So he had to call all the radio stations, and I knocked on the door, and he wouldn't come out. His manager's like, come back in a half hour. I went back. Jack's hair was like sticking up all over the place. He had on a white robe from the hotel. He's like, hey, dude, what's going on? So I need you to call all these radio stations and do interviews, dude. Here's the list. Sorry, man, give me the phone. He took off with the phone in the bathroom and sat in the bathroom for like, I don't know, an hour. Calling all the radio stations. Yeah, I put it out on Twitter before. It's one of my prized items. I have it. I'm looking for it. I have a really cool picture that they signed for me. And I didn't have to get it authenticated because I got it signed in person with them, of course. But I had JSA authenticate it, and then I lost this authentication thing, and I'll show you my Tenacious D thing right after, you know, if you're still up late night. Carter, are we clear from the other night? I think you had 2 spots in something, Holmes. I think I only saw 1. JF. I do love Rage. Did you ever see that video on YouTube of the guy that listening to Rage Against the Machine for the first time? Shiny Von Miller to 149er. Running back number 1, could that be Saquon Barkley? More random than that. That's a good one to have. Joe Mixon to 75. Joe Mixon, 75er. Devontae Adams. Here comes a shiny gold thing. Who is it? It's a golden Zeke. Number to 10. Woo! NFC Easter for you, Paulie N. Golden Zeke to 10. Oh boy. CJ Beathard to 10. Nice cards. Those are freaking money. Oh, you sent that to me? Yeah, I love that. 150 points. Boo, boring, and dumb. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Rage Against the Machine and Wu-Tang, Connor? Holy crap. Wonder if Jackie likes Rage Against the Machine. What if she does? What if she's like, I freaking love Rage. What do you guys know about Refused? The band, Refused. You like them? There's a blue D.D. Westbrook 149er. Nope, no Rage for you. 99. Jerry Rice. Jared Goff. She might already be, Holmes. Jared Goff. Cool Rammies. Those dudes are too cool to sign stuff anymore. They're like, I'm not a rookie anymore, man. I ain't signing stuff. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. For us nerds. That for some reason we just gotta have their autographs. I don't know if Craig's still listening, but when I first met Craig, he was working with some country artist dude. And I listened to his music and it was pretty good. Wondering how that's going. How it went. Oh man, double points. Boo, boring. I'm gonna have to speed it up. We all know that these are 149ers, so Innate goes through everything, so I gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, you still are? Awesome. Man, I loved Nashville, Craig. It was the first time I was ever there back in November. I went out there for a one of my distributors has like their own little mini convention weekend. It's very based on gaming and Magic and stuff, but I went. Holy crap, did I have a blast. Oh man, I was in rare form, let me tell you. It really is Music City. Grammy's home. All right. I bet you feel good to be home, doesn't it? Craig's quite the traveling Wilbury. His favorite place to travel is to Algonquin and not call me. It's been 2 years now. Yeah, let's grab a bite to eat. Okay. Text me like the day of. Wide receiver 2, Prism Redemption. Wide receiver 2. Now, in this case, better be dope with number to 49, Derek Barnett. 2-point redemption so far. Whoa, that's a new one. Number to 25. I didn't remember that design yet. Did you see the picture of me and the Foo Fighters, Scoggins? I found it. I found that picture. Did you see it? When we were talking about it that night, I was like, we got to find that photo, and my friend sent it to me. She had it. I put it on Twitter machine. I got to write a book. Number to 149, Joe William. I didn't even know what I was doing back. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't realize like I should be probably collecting autographs and items from all of those shows. I never did. Those radio whores took it all. Number to 49, Nelson Aguilar. Gave it all to those radio pigs. I'm sure Craig knows what I'm talking about back then. They got everything, anything they wanted, those spoiled brats. Yes, that is her, Grammy. That is her. She works for Atlantic. She works at Atlantic now in New York. She works with Bruno and Ed Sheeran. Atlantic is hot. Craig needs to get going with this dude to Atlantic. I can get you a meeting with them. I don't think she knows, don't do country though. Craig, the thing about Nashville that I liked was it wasn't all like country twang anymore. Not that I've been there before, but what from people told me, the locals. It's basically cover band city. And after you're out and about drinking all day and all night, and you walk into a honky